Imagine transforming your dream home from a neglected fixer-upper into a personalized haven. But is it worth the journey? Amanda Rivard, local McKinney, Texas Realtor, and today we are going to keep it real and discuss the true pros and cons of tackling a fixer-upper home. Have you tackled a fixer-upper? Drop your experience in the comments below. I would love to hear how it went. So now, what are the pros and cons? We'll go with the pros first. Affordability. Now, I'm not talking about a dilapidated home or previous trap houses. No. Instead, let's talk about homes that haven't been updated. Maybe they've got that 60s wood paneling and full laminate throughout. These types of homes are less desirable to owner-occupied buyers, usually. However, these homes are typically much cheaper compared to move-in ready homes. Of course, you gotta put in the work and the money to make it work, but typically your value is gonna skyrocket post-renovation. This is what investors that are home flippers do. They go after the ugly homes, make them dream homes, flip them, and then watch the cash flow. So why not do that and keep that money as equity for yourself? Customization. With so many sellers doing similar cookie cutter renovations prior to selling, it is nice to have the opportunity to walk into a home with a blank slate and be able to customize and personalize the home yourself. You get to put exactly what you want into it instead of having to tear out newly added cosmetic renovations that are maybe not really your style or to settle for someone else's taste. Investment potential. When you buy a fixer-upper, initially you're saving money, and yes, you're going to have to put money into it. However, you're not paying a premium on those renovations as you would when you purchase the home with the updating already complete. Once you finish the renovation yourself, you've now gained equity in the home, and that equity will continue to grow over the long run. Strategic renovations are key and can lead to substantial profits. So how do I know anything about this? Well, for 10 years, I only managed investors' portfolios, so I helped them acquire some very scary houses, which we would then rehab and put back on the market, and made a killing doing so. Some of the homes we acquired were extreme cases. I'm talking hoarder houses where we would literally find dozens of dead cats in the walls, and you need a hazmat suit to even walk it. Y'all probably don't even want to know all that I've seen. Regardless, you don't have to go that extreme when you're finding a fixer-upper, but you can if you're brave, because the worse the condition of the home, the lower its price tag. I know a lot of people would rather move into a home that is move-in ready, and that's okay, but there's a lot of equity waiting for you when you buy a less than lovely home and turn it into a dream home. Okay, so now let's talk about the cons of buying a fixer-upper. Hidden costs. This one will get you if you don't prepare. And heck, even if you are prepared, sometimes when you're renovating, things are gonna pop up that you likely weren't expecting. I always suggest an inspection prior to purchase of any home, but especially a fixer-upper, so you know if it's worth the investment or not. Inspections are a great way to prepare, but they're not foolproof. Inspections are anywhere from 3 to 5 hours long, and it's about the biggest assurance you can get prior to purchasing. They are thorough, but when you're doing major renovations, tearing out walls, things like that, you're likely going to find more issues than you may have anticipated. The best thing to do is overestimate the cost of your renovation to allow for a cushion, if you will. Time and effort. Renovations are time-consuming, period. Unfortunately, more often than not, contractors and handymen don't show up. Sometimes materials are extremely delayed. Sometimes there's additional work to be done that wasn't discovered until the renovation started. So prepare for your renovation to take longer than anyone gives you an estimate for. That way you're less likely to be disappointed. It's a good idea to expect stress and effort to be involved managing a fixer-upper project. It's not for everybody. Uncertainty. There's always unpredictability in renovation projects, especially if you're new to all of this. The most important things are ensuring you know your budget, know what the renovation should cost, with some cushion built in, and have a team ready that you can trust to get the job done. If not, it is going to be a miserable road to renovation. So if you're thinking of tackling a fixer-upper in the North DFW area, reach out and I'd be happy to help with both guidance and vendors who are great at what they do. I've been doing this a long time, and so I've had enough opportunity to weed out the bad ones and know which people are actually good and reliable. As always, if you found this informative, like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on local happenings, homes, and advice. And until next time, guys, take care.